This is tutorial 11-5, and in this tutorial they're going to show us how to conduct a raster-based site suitability study. Their study is, should defibrillators be put in certain areas where there's high incidences of heart attacks. First thing we're going to do is open up our mix file. And like we have been doing, we're going to go up to geoprocessing for environments and just make sure that our roster analyst is set into this kind of area. So we're going to go to roster analyst, change it to 50, and Pittsburgh. Now the first step is to convert a feature buffer to a roster data set. And what that is we're going to turn this buffer into a roster image. So what we're going to do is we are going to open up the attribute table for this, and we're going to highlight both of those and shut it down. As you can see, it's highlighted all of them. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to type in feature to roster. And it's a conversion tool. And for input, we are going to use zoning commercial buffer. And then we're going to have commercial be the field. And we're going to put this in our geo database as commercial. Let's save that. And we want our output to be 50 for the cell size. Okay, now it added our commercials, our new commercial roster image. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the zoning, and they said we can actually turn off the OHCA as well. And this one we can just get rid of so it doesn't clutter up our view. So what we're going to do now is right click on commercial, go to properties, and we're going to play with the symbology for it. We're going to use unique values, which we're already in, and we're going to change the two colors, one to white and one to gray. We want 0 non-commercial areas to be white, or no color. Actually, no, white. And then for this one, they want gray. Okay. Now they want us to, there's a your turn that must be completed, so we're going to do that together. They want us to do another kernel density map. So this one's going to be on actual heart attacks though. So we're going to come over here, type in our kernel density, click on that. We're going to use OHCA. For population field, we're going to use yes because we're looking for actual heart attacks. We're going to save this into our geo database as heart attacks. Okay, and we want the output size to be 150. The search radius, we are going to use 1500. And they want us to change it to square feet. Then we're going to click OK. then we're going to go in and we're going to do what we did in the last tutorial. We're going to go into classify, we're going to make it standard deviation, 1/3, and we're going to choose the color ramp that goes from green to yellow and red. And that's what we got right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a query for a raster data set with one criteria using our new kernel density map. So what we're going to do is we're going to write reclassify in here. And for input raster, we're going to choose our heart attack. And we're going to click on the classify over here. We're going to just have 2 values. And we're going to change the 0.000006 to 0.00004444. So that's 5 zeros and 4 fours. When we click out of it, 3 of the 4s will disappear. They're still there, so make sure that you actually put those in. Then we're going to click OK. And then they want us to change this number to 0 and this number to 1. And then they want us to save it in here as H attack Q1. And then we're going to click this, change missing values to no data. We're going to click OK. Okay. Now we're going to mess around with the symbology so it looks a lot neater. We're going to change the zeros to no color and the 1s to a dark blue. They don't have one named dark blue, so just dark navy would probably be enough. And as you can see, according to this query that we did, defibrillators should be placed in the areas where there's blue. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a query with 2 criteria. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our search feature again. And I'm not sure how this is pronounced. Boolean and. So we're just going to click on that one, and in here we're going to choose our first query. But we're going to also ask that it be in a commercial area, because there's no reason, I guess, to put them in non-commercial areas for this kind of study. They're only interested in the commercial. And then they want us to rename it H attack Q2. Then OK. And we're going to change the 0 to no color and the 1 to this kind of green right here. So by doing that, we can see that it's shrunk some of the bigger areas down to where we only need to put it in the areas that are sort of green. These areas, I guess, are not really required. And that's it for tutorial 11-5.